الروح المصرية مستمرة على مدى ما يزيد عن 5000 عام.
She told me, I want to do a night at the museum, but I want to do it a proper way and this. And I said, there's no lighting. She says, I will do it. And I said, this costs us millions. She says, I will do it. And I looked and I said, how are you going to do it? This is cost millions. How are you going to? She said, I will raise the fund. I'll bring the people. I am into art. And then we meeting after the other. And I realized that she's really going to do it. And it happened, you know, it did happen. Last night, the museum was lit. We had the most elegant people in the world. They were visiting the Cairo Egyptian Museum. I have to say, it happened. I couldn't believe it. But this is going to last forever. I mean, I would always remember, and all my colleagues and every guide would walk into the museum would remember that there is a young Egyptian lady that she said one day, I will light the museum, I will make it possible for visits at night, I will have it happening, and she did.
Excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, friends, we invite you to make a journey in time and to share this eternal bond that binds us to ancient and present Egypt.
I'm an art collector, and I try to put art on an international level, Egyptian art. I believe Egyptian art, we have very, very good artists, and we deserve to be more prominent on an international level. So I decided to make a company called Art d'Egypte to promote Egyptian art and to make a yearly pop-up exhibition. We are related to our past, so our roots are ancient Egyptian roots. And this is why I decided to start this in its origin. What was the root of Egypt? The root of Egypt is our ancient Egyptian heritage, the pharaonic heritage. And by doing that, we show the link between old and new. We show how contemporary artists were influenced by their ancient Egyptian heritage. This initiative started when I thought, okay, I'm in love with the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir. This is a museum that was inaugurated in 1902. The architect was Marcel Dournian. It's a neoclassical museum, beautiful 19th century, and it's an iconic building. So I decided to do something a little bit bigger, to host an exhibition where the statement is eternal light that carries through and stays there forever and is there. By juxtaposing art pieces with the artifacts, having them in their home, in their historical context, by having this preview of 16 pieces of contemporary Egyptian artists and showing the transcendence of their ancient Egyptian heritage to the contemporary artist, and to show the art piece that is actually influenced by this ancient Egyptian heritage. So the story was to have people come from all over the world to see this beautiful contemporary exhibition of amazing Egyptian artists in its house, which is the Egyptian Museum. We have amazing contemporary artists, we have amazing young people, we have amazing initiatives. By doing things like this, it shows the world that we have so much to give. We still have so much.
كون لدين من إنها تجمع الفن المصري القديم مع الفن المصري المعاصر، دي تجربة ثرية جدا، وكان فيها جمال الإحساس بأن الروح المصرية مستمرة على مدى ما يزيد عن 5000 عام.
The question is, what do I think of what Art Egypt is doing for the modern artists of today? It's exposing them to the world. It's giving them, it's a different window to see the people who is in love with Egypt's history and everything, and they have a taste to the Egyptian art of ancient Egypt time. They come and value this, and at the same time they see their art. It's a complete different window. It's a complete different sight. It's a beautiful thing.
إن إحنا بنقتحم حاجة كانت الناس طول الوقت خايفة تعملها، إنك أنت بتعمل علاقة ومزاوجة بين الفن القديم والفن الحديث، وإن اللي يدخل المتحف ممكن يشوف إن المصريين اللي عايشين دلوقتي عندهم أفكار وعندهم إبداع زي أجدادهم في الفراعنة من زمان.
هناك الكثير من الفنانين الحديثين والمعاصرين الذين استلهموا أفكارهم وأفكار أعمالهم من أعمال مصرية حديثة وقديمة، فهو شيء جميل بأننا رأينا الكثير من الأعمال الحديثة جنبا إلى جنب مع بعض المومياءات وبعض الأعمال المصرية القديمة.
منحوتات تشعري بها بأنها قريبة منك وأنها موجودة حاليا، مش ما كانتش في الماضي بل في الحاضر والماضي والمستقبل. وزي ما احنا شايفين ان المعرض المتناول من جميع المدارس الفنية، وايه الحرارة اللي فيه والحس الفياض اللي فيه، وغالبا ما بنلاقوش في اي حضارة تانية.
الشخصيات العالمية دي كلها وييجوا يشوفوا مصر من ميدان التحرير امانا ليلا، دي رسالة كتير جدا وهي دي اللي بتشجع السياحة.
Art Egypt نموذج يجب ان يحتذى به في استخدام المجال اللي الواحد متخصص فيه لجذب السياحة إلى مصر. ولدينا العديد والعديد والعديد من الأماكن التي يمكن أن تستخدم بشكل رائع وغير مسبوق في تقديم مسرح رائع لكل هذه الأحداث.
We live in sort of tumultuous times, and yet the invitation and the desire to come was so great, and we'll be very keen to return and to see how we can help, because I think, you know, after the revolution now we're about to enjoy a cultural revolution.
I proudly represent a million baby boomers from the United States who are retiring these days, month by month, week by week, who grew up on stories of the pharaohs and tombs and curses, and it was fascinating. My childhood was drawn to all those sorts of things, as young men are, and to actually have an invitation for the first time to kind of realize my dreams and to come here, it was absolutely great, and to see what Egypt is doing about protecting, displaying, and preserving its patrimony from the Pharaohic era. It's stunning, and it's bold, and it's an amazing accomplishment. Egypt has proven itself, as you see here, with creativity and great artistry, and I think the current generation certainly upholds those values, and I was very impressed with the collection that Nadine showed us. So if that is just a sampling of what is going on in the arts community now, Egypt stands well in the world in terms of what the future of contemporary art can be.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the art. Thank you for the beauty. Thank you for coming to Egypt. Thank you.